What up, y'all? What's going on? It's your big homie, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that highway flow again. You know what I'm saying? On my way out of town again. Because I got to get these snaps. You know, for people who live in the Midwest, y'all must have forgot. February and March is when all the fucking snow seems to come. So, with that being said, in February and March, I mostly stay in hotel rooms because I don't be on this highway like that. I just get a room for my safety, you know what I'm saying? Because your boy want to be out here for a while. Yesterday I had to go home, you know, groom myself, sleep in my own bed. But, you know, before I went home, I had to go make a couple of stops in the city. And if you know me, I'm always somewhere where I shouldn't be. That's why I tell people I gotta stay at work, because I be in places I shouldn't be. So I'm in the city. I'm over there in Parkway, right? Y'all know I got no business in Parkway. Woo. So I see a couple of people. They're like, man, why you keep coming over here? You know you ain't supposed to be over here. I'm like, I know, man, but you know, it is what it is, shit. If it's gonna happen to me, it's gonna happen to me. That's that ignorant shit. But I had a little good time in Parkway. But when motherfuckers see you and they try to down you and big you up at the same time, that ain't a reflection on you. That's a reflection on them. You know, they mad because you doing some things that they dreamed about. And they just didn't have enough faith in themselves to step out on faith and do it. Because not like you bigger than them or better than them or smarter than them. Because I tell people all the time, I'm an average guy. There's nothing I do that you can't do. You know? And people just scared to step out in faith these days. And doing this corona shit, you know, this is when we need to buckle down, do our research, and step out in faith. This gonna be when we come out of this corona, this should be the most entrepreneurship come out, period. We should have put a game plan together, start new business, or start new business during corona. You at home on the computer, you got a whole smartphone, you can do your own research. Don't allow other people to do your research for you. You gotta do it yourself, so you know exactly what you're getting into. I'm just saying. You know, I love me some me, so, you know, I ain't gonna depend on nobody else to feed me. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get out here. You know, we gotta, hey, Mimi, number one, I'm proud of you for starting your businesses. Number two, my sister Charlene looking for a spot to throw a party. I inbox you to call me, girl. But yeah, big ups to you. I salute you. What up, Alan? I'm on the highway, so I can't really be looking at the comments. But yeah, we got to get out here, man. Because, you know, people going to tell you what you can't do in life. And, you know, that just be their own fears. Don't let them put their fears on you. Jump out in faith. You know, when I first started telling people when I was younger that I want to do business and, you know, own my own companies and stuff, they started telling me, oh, you ain't going to be able to do that. Well, it costs this much. Or you're going to have to do this. And they did everything to discourage me. But I wouldn't let them discourage me. I just jumped out there in faith. Don't get me wrong. I did some bad moves, some good moves, but hey, look at me now. I work for myself. I don't have no I clock in jobs. All my companies I own 100%. And I'm about to bust down 3 more new companies this year. By the summertime, they should be up and running. But let's not me talk about me through the whole video. We just got to get out there. You know, I remember people telling me, well, you know, you need a business plan. You got to have somebody write this up, and you got to have somebody do that. You know, you're going to have to pay lawyers. Let me tell y'all something real serious. And I hope y'all hear me with this business plan. If you could run a household correctly, that's your fucking business plan. And what I mean by that, I have never had a business plan in my life with none of my companies. They might didn't pop the way I wanted them to pop, but hey, I knew if I was gonna have a storefront, I had to pay rent, I had to pay light, I had to get product, and when you run in a house, you have to have groceries, you have to have electricity, and you know what your budget gonna be every month with that household. So you know your budget every month with your business. You know you need to make this amount of money to keep that business sustained. That's what it's about. You get on social media. When you got a business, call that promotion. Every time you're on social media, promote your business. Don't get on social media and not promoting your business. That's a message to you, me too. Hey, you're talking to somebody. Anytime you're sitting down and talk to somebody, let them know about your business. I don't care who you come in contact. If it's the mailman shit, if it's the person walking the dog, I don't care. If it's the lady at McDonald's or whatever, tell them about your business. You never know who. It's all in promotion and networking. That's how your business pop. You know, give away business cards, give away flyers. Shit, sometimes I give away free promotional gifts, you know, to promote my businesses. But you got to stay consistent with your business. You can't treat it like a hobby. And some of y'all hobbies need to be treated like a business because you're making money. Real talk, you're making money. This is the time to step out of here. Woo! Y'all better realize, even though it ain't that much snow on the highway, there is ice. So slow the hell down. I see 2 cars off in a ditch. But man, you got to get out here on these businesses, man. It's people got transportation companies, lawn care services, ladies doing hair, cooking dinners, all that shit. That's a fucking business. If it feeds your family, get out here and hustle. I tell people I get out here and hustle hard. Like normally, I'm on the highway at 4:30 every morning. I'm up at 3 o'clock every day. That's why when some of y'all be calling me at 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock, be like, nigga, what's up? I be asleep. That's why I don't answer my phone. I'm not playing you shady. I be asleep. And nigga, because I get up early. The early bird get the worm. I'm a firm believer of that. I get out here and go get it. And that's what I need y'all to do. Quit sleeping in all day. You know, I tell people, I was telling my homegirl yesterday, because we be talking early in the morning. I said, bitch, I said to her like that. I got a habit of calling her when we one-on-one. I be like, bitch, you know, not a bad way. But I was like, girl, you're on social media. You should be promoting your business on social media. You're on social media all day. So you should promote your business on social media all day. Real shit. I don't care what it is. Promote your businesses. You know, you got to get out here and work at your business too. And not half-ass do jobs. I'm so tired of seeing people with good businesses and they just half do it. I don't feel like for instance, I got these girls, real talk, I had to cut them off though. They used to do cleaning for me. Like when I finished their house, I still had to clean it. So I just had to clean it. And then they just started telling me, well, I don't feel like cleaning today. I'm like, you don't feel like cleaning today? Well, I'll do it next week or I'll do it tomorrow. You got to get out here every day and get it. Because guess what? When you don't feel like doing it, somebody do feel like doing it. It ain't guaranteed that you're going to have that business tomorrow. Like, it ain't guaranteed that I'm going to get a new contract tomorrow. That's why I get out here and get all the contracts like I ain't going to get one, like it's my first contract. I treat every contract like it's my first contract. You got to get out here and get it. You can't feel like, oh, I feel sick today. I'm not going to work today. Bullshit. I could be out here sick as hell, but I got bills. Don't give a fuck if I'm sick or not. I get out here and get it. You know what I'm saying? Because the only time I feel good is when I ain't got no bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, good morning. I see everybody in here chiming in. You know, you got to get out here and get it. And we can't be in this lazy spirit, for real. Because I want to go back to my days. Like when I was hustling on the streets, I was getting so much money, I felt like, oh, I could just pay him to do that. I could pay him to do that. And some of y'all ain't hustling, but y'all got decent jobs. You paying people to do shit that you could really do yourself, and you have the time to do it. Stop being lazy. Get that lazy spirit up out you. Now, I understand if you don't have the time to do it, but you know how to do it, and you pay somebody to do it. Because I'll do that, because I'm busy on some contracts. I don't have the time to do it, even though I know how to do it. I'll pay somebody to do it. But if I had the time to do it, hell no. Get my ass out there and do it myself. We got to get out this lazy spirit. We got to get out of, oh, I'm going to ball out. I'm going to pay somebody to do this. I'm paying them to do that. Hell no. Hell no. You know, and it's just like, I see motherfuckers balling out of control. I got this person for doing this for me. It's cool to empower and pay people to get them a job, but at what cost? See, I'm trying to build wealth, generational wealth. I'm trying to have some savings saved up so I can pass down to my kids. I don't want to spend all my money just paying people to do stuff for me. No. That money could be in the bank, or that money could be an investment or something else to get me more money. Like when y'all see me buying stuff and I put it on the book, normally it's tools or something that I could use to make more money with. You know what I'm saying? I don't be going out buying stupid things. Like I used to have this friend. Well, not used to. I need to quit saying that. She's still my friend. Her name Tracy, right? She used to live in an old building I used to work in and live in. My dumb ass, and I'm going to say my dumb ass, right? I'm riding around. I got 5 motherfucking cars. Let me tell y'all, for real. I had 3 trucks and 2 cars. And Tracy used to be like, why you need all that shit? All them regular ass cars, and they depreciate. And I'd be like, my cars is nice and clean. Like, people compliment me on my car collection, right? But it was her way to telling me, you don't need that shit. You just wasting money. And she used to tell me, you waste too much goddamn money on stupid shit. Right? And then I started paying attention to how she was saying it. She wasn't saying it to me to be mean. She was saying it to me out of love. Like, nigga, get your game right. Nigga, you trying to impress everybody in the streets. Nigga, just impress yourself. You don't have to impress nobody. Now, my ass is down to 1 car, 1 truck. That's all you need. You know what I mean? And shit, I'm in my car more than I'm in my truck. You know, so we gotta not be going out shopping to impress other motherfuckers. You know, why you gotta look like you going to the club all the time or you on a fucking video? Oh, I gotta get the new this. I gotta get the new this. Oh, you know the Jays come out on Saturday. I'm gonna be in line. I'm gonna be the only one with them. No, you're not. They make 3,000 million pairs of them mugs, and they keep re-bringing them more, but you started giving up all your money for this bullshit. And then you look up like, well, I got a little money in the bank. Well, you can have a lot more. Or you could take that money and spend it wisely and invest in yourself. And when I say invest in yourself, let me tell y'all some real shit. This is the realest shit I'm going to give y'all that I ain't gave y'all in a long time. When I mean invest in yourself, you spend all these thousands of dollars on clothes and jewelry and this bullshit. Pay for your own fucking education. Oh, didn't nobody hear that? Didn't nobody hear that? Pay for your own fucking education. Pay for your own training. And not just pay for it. See, this is what I'm going to tell you about me in school. Like when I went to school, I was in every study group, right? I was doing research, you know, because when you go to school, you have to pay that ticket, right? When you pay that tuition, you know, you could easily skate through with a C or a D. You know, you can get through. No, nigga, I'm paying y'all all this money. I want all my motherfucking education because you want all your motherfucking money. Real shit. So that's why when I graduated, I got grades to prove it. Hey. When I came out of, I know y'all gonna talk about some bullshit, but when I came out of Tranco Business School, hey, your boy's on top of the class. You gotta do your own shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you never bought a pair of Jordans. Now, I admit, I think I might have had 2 pair of Jordans. I used to buy them for my kids younger, but never again. Never again. I tell my kids now, I put y'all in a position to win. I'm going to give you what you need. Now, what you want, you're going to have to get out here and get it for yourself. I don't give kids what they want. Excuse me. You got to get out here and earn it. Get all this snow out here. I ain't seen a kid out here yet with a shovel. Because some of y'all parents got them at home playing video games and tell them, oh, you ain't got to. These kids don't feel like they feel like they're entitled to every fucking thing. Real shit. They feel like they're entitled. They feel like they ain't got to clean up behind themselves and all that shit. But the thing is when they get into the real world, where they have to work for it, you ain't entitled to nothing but bills. That's the only goddamn thing kids is entitled to, is bills. That's the only thing. They gonna get some bills. And if y'all as parents, we, not y'all, because I'm included, if we don't teach our kids responsibility early in the game, they're gonna be fucked up out here. If you don't teach them about, no, you're not entitled to it. No, I'm not buying you the new Robin jeans. I'm not buying you the new Jordans. You can get out here and work for them. And trust me, when you have to work for some shit and make your own money, some of the shit you want, you really don't want. Now, that's facts. You had to earn that shit. I mean, work. I ain't talking about just clean your rooms. I mean, get out here and work hard for that shit. When you have to work for it, some of that shit you really don't want no more. Trust me. As a parent, I know. You know, we got to teach our kids responsibility. Man, I just was on the live the other day. This little young boy tore up this girl's car, just walked away, started hollering at a new chick, and just like it wasn't nothing. It wasn't his responsibility. And it's just the way we could walk in and out of relationships. That's why I understand now. You know, I used to have a hard problem with women. Like, damn, you won't even give a brother a chance or nothing? But they been walked over our women, because I really can't talk about nobody else's women, because y'all ain't in my... I don't interact with a lot of Caucasian women and stuff, and not out of prejudice, but I'm in the hood all the time, so I can only talk about what I see. But we have really did the black woman wrong. Like, it's just point blank. And I'm saying we, because I did it too. We walk in and out of relationships like it ain't nothing. What happened to commitment? Like, nigga, what happened to being with that girl since high school till y'all grow old together? We need to get back to that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to, goddammit, just rolling with a motherfucker. Like, you know, good times and bad times. Now it seems like whenever little shit get cloudy, oh, I'm just out the door. I ain't got to deal with it. I go somewhere else. No, motherfucker, get responsible. Figure out what the problem is. For real, let's start figuring out what the problem is, because sometimes the problem really ain't a problem. It's just you don't know the solution yet. And then when you find a solution, you be like, oh, man, we could have been worked this out. Now you feel stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about me too. You know, I walked away from some relationships I should have probably stayed there and built. You know, and we let our ego and pride, man. We got to get away from this foolish pride in our ego and worried about what somebody else gonna think. They ain't even in the house with you. And they house probably fucked up like yours. But we worried about impressing our friends. We got to get out of that. I promise y'all we need to get up out of that. And I see this, you know, being in the hood so much. I see this. What up, Prez? What up? I see you, Danger. We got to get out of this impressing motherfuckers. Like, for instance, now when I stay out, and this is just a message for somebody. When I stay out of town and I'm in these hotels, I got work clothes. And I don't know why every time, you know, motherfuckers always want me to be dressed to impress motherfuckers. They so used to seeing me in suits and gaiters and shit. Nigga, I'm at work. When you want to see me dress, you got to meet me out when I'm out. Because trust and believe me, when I go out, hey, I'm going to dress on occasion. I'm going to be that dude. But when I'm at work, I'm not trying to impress nobody. I got raggedy jeans on. They got paint on them, and jumpsuit, the orange or lime green. It's fucking work. I see people out here working, and I be like, why you got that on working? You so busy trying to not get paint on you and shit, now you ain't even doing your job. Like, come on, y'all. We gotta do better than this. And then it's like this, for instance. I told y'all I had to fire these two girls because they ain't never want to clean, right? So I had a couple of chicks, like, man, let me tell y'all the story yesterday, right? So this chick, she come up to me, nice looking chick, right? So I thought I was the man, I was feeling myself. But she kept saying, is your boss around? I said, like, why you want to see my boss? I see you out here working, I want a job too. So I tell her I am the boss. She was like, yeah, whatever. Where your boss at? I was like, I am the boss, right? So she just started hanging around. She don't want to believe I'm the boss. So I ain't, it ain't my job to prove to her that I'm the boss or not, So make a long story short, I was waiting on an inspection because I had finished the crib, but they still had to inspect my work. So when they came to inspect the work, the inspection guy came, and I guess she knew him. She was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I come to inspect the work. She was like, you know who the boss of this company is? He said, yeah, the dude right there. Then she looked at me stupid like, but you dress like, girl, don't worry about how I dress. I told you I'm the boss. Understand that. You don't never know who the boss. Even, take this one. When y'all go to an interview, I know I'm jumping all over the place. When you go to an interview, my daddy always told me this, and my mama did too. As soon as you get to that place, you speak to the janitor, the door person. You speak to everybody, and you treat everybody like they the boss. You never know who the boss is. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes what bosses do is they sit in the lobby when they know it's an interview just to see how you going to act. And then they're going off and be like, Mr. Johnson, you can follow me. And you be like, oh, shit. Oh, damn, he was the boss and you didn't have told him some dumb shit. I'm just saying that. You never know who the boss is when you walk on a job site. They don't walk around with no shirt saying I'm the boss. Half the time, the boss is like the plug. We don't want you to know we the boss. We just want you to know we working. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? So let's get out of impressing people. Let's get back to being professional. You know what I'm saying? When you could be professional at your business. No, quit half doing jobs. Even if you on a job, don't half do it. Do the best job that you can so you can get promoted to another position. Even if you don't like it. I've been in jobs that I really couldn't stand in my younger days, but I was still professional about it. I still showed up on time. I still did the best job I could do. We got to get back to good work ethics. And we got to get out of here and quit using excuses of why we can't do shit. There's no reason why we cannot do shit. Let me just tell y'all about 2 companies that I'm about to jump into without saying them, but they're gonna be up and running by August. Everything I learned about these 2 new companies I got going, I stay up all night watching YouTube. I call YouTube my YouTube university. Everything I need to learn, I'm learning off YouTube. I'm studying off YouTube. Then I Google it. I Google the parts I need. I Google the materials I'm going to need. I Google everything I'm going to need to get this job done. There's nobody telling me to do this. I'm doing this because this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to be able to lead to my kids. Generational wealth. Sometimes if you ain't got the money to pay to go to school, because they got classes that I could go and pay to do it, but I'm like, why? The stuff that they go and teach me in class, I could learn myself. I could teach it to myself. I just got to be committed to me and committed to the task. That's all y'all got to do. And when you could be committed to a task, Now you could be committed to your relationship. You know what I'm saying? When you could be committed to your own relationship, that's what it's all about, really. Is getting back to being committed, being able to work through problems, finding solutions. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do. But y'all can understand that I stopped. I'm at this property. The other guy, the inspector, just pulled up too. So I got to let y'all go. I got to go get this job inspected. Hey, enjoy the day.